Hello and good morning.
Well, that's a surprise. I really did think the obvious choice was to throw the ball to the bowlers, but nope. Time for the openers to pad up. They're probably surprised too.
We're almost ready for this match to get underway. It's late in the season and both teams will be desperate for a win. The pitch looks good. The crowd has arrived and it's near capacity. Can't wait for the action to begin. Goes onto the front foot straight away and finds the gap. 4 off the first ball. Thank you very much.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Edged. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Big edge. That's the over. The Sunrisers are 9 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Two straight and punch through the leg side. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Trouble. Finds the edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edged it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Agarwal gets plenty from these bowlers.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Tata end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Huge. That has flown.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. How will he reply?
Thin edge and wide of the slips fielder. Lucky for the batter. 4 more.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. A big one, 12 runs out of there. The Sunrisers, 30 for none.
They're continuing to go for it, and it's paying off. Excellent power play so far. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Couldn't get it through the field. Massive outside edge.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Huge edge. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 39 for none.
They're setting up the middle order to really attack the later overs.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Tata end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Incredible. What a grab. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
For that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Please give them a round of applause.
Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4. 4 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 43 for 1. Chowler, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Garware pavilion end. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
A lovely shot. Cleared the front leg and got down low and picked that up easily with the sweep for 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Can't get that outside the ring field. Was quick onto that in the infield. Nicked it. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. End of the over. Time for a little more freedom in the field.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Stokes from the Tata end.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Square cut, finds point, no run. Doesn't beat the infield. Eleven runs added there. The Sunrisers are 62 for 1.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Pandya coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Bolt, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Tripathi ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Edged it. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Pandya from the Garware Pavilion end. Drilled that one away.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 7 off it. The Sunrisers are 82 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Zampa, the spinner, coming into the attack.
For the Mumbai Indians.
Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
The Hyderabad Sunrisers.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Pandya from the Garware Pavilion end. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Misses everything.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Great shot through the gap. Couldn't get it through the field. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Seven runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 108 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Bold, stunning delivery.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Was quick onto that in the infield. Great shot, flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, what a brilliant catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Just a little bit of room and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Tripathi has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
10 from 2, great shot making, really well timed. Feels like someone's in a hurry.
Chawla shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Beats the field with a great shot. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Zampa from the Garware Pavilion end. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Crash! Beautiful bowling.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
129 for 6.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Finds the edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Into the 16th over.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
10 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 139 for 6.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Sharma, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Over, the Sunrisers are 143 for 6.
143 for 6.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Everyone's gone up.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but has to head back to the pavilion.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Thick edge. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
152 for 7.
Sharma from the Tata end. Wow, that's missed the lot. Sharma over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Square cut, finds point, no run. That's the over. The Sunrisers are 164 for 7.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Stokes, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, whack. picked the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Got that away nicely.
The half century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. And the innings comes to an end. Mumbai will need 177 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Doesn't beat the infield. Thick edge. Can't get that outside the ring field. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Big edge. Over Mumbai, a 9 for none.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Brilliant diving stop. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. That's the over. Mumbai, 17 for none. Hazelwood from the Tata end. Nearly gets the edge. Hazelwood with a great delivery there. Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Straight to the fielder. 5 runs in that over. Mumbai, 22 for 1.
22 for 1.
Thick edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Huge. That has flown.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point. There's a chance if it hits. Massive outside edge. The Sunrisers needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Sundar Coming into the attack from the Tata end. Sunda, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Cuts that off well in the infield. It's a nice sweep shot that finds the fielder at square leg.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Mumbai are 40 for 2. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Change of bowling. Yep, the left armour is coming into the attack.
Crash! Beautiful bowling.
A good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going and will head back disappointed.
At number 5 for the Mumbai Indians.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes. Sunda from the Tata end. Misses everything. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands. Oh, quick hands. That's gone.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
At number 6.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Stokes, there's plenty from these bowlers.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Great commitment. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Might look to go big again here.
Everyone's gone up.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though.
Mumbai Indians.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. They've gone up here. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
62 for 5.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. Sunda, too crafty, and that's the end of that.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
The left-hander is coming into bat at number 8 for the Mumbai Indians.
The Sunrisers managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Jadeja from the Garware Pavilion end. Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Wadhira loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception.
How will he reply?
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Rawat has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
76 for 6.
Going with pace now. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Beautiful catch. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
At number 9.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. 4 runs added in that over. Mumbai are 80 for 7. Going with spin now.
The off-spinner is coming on to bowl. Change of bowling. The left armour is coming into the attack.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Jadeja straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Jadeja getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Sharma from the Tata end. Sundar has been going really well here. Comes back on from the Tata end. Lovely bowling. Onto that early, that could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots. How will the bowler respond?
Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Sundar ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Sharma coming back into the attack. Finds the edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. 3 runs added in that over. Mumbai, a 97 for 8. Maxwell into the attack now. From the utter end.
The Hyderabad Sunrisers.
Hazelwood back on now.
Fraser is coming into the attack.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Out. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
Gone. Bowled. The final wicket falls.
That's it. They're all out. Amazing bowling display. The victory was only a matter of time, and so it has proved to be. Just a brilliant, brilliant win.
Well, there was only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again very soon.